Okay, your five question interview. This is the real video for digital communication. The first question is, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and the professional background? So, hello, my name is Gloria Pardo. I am social communicator and journalist. Actually from Colombia, currently advanced my studies in digital communication here in Ensign College. Also, I am director about language instruction brand called Living the Language. Throughout my career, I specialized in human rights advocacy, and actually, I love combining the media literacy with the professional writing that connect the people about the human rights. I am very excited to speak about my international perspective and my background in this role. The second question, how do you evaluate effectively sanity of the company media on and are best in campaigns? When analyzing this type of campaigns, I think that the ethical codes are so important because they speak about your own values, about the story brand model. Actually, I think that have diverse teams of diverse people that can see this, and we have to balance the commercial objectives and the ethical values. It's so possible that we have to approach that, and we have to be responsible about these ethical codes. The week three is the digital customer journey. So about we have the third question is, can you give me an example how you analyze a digital customer journey to identify friction or mistakes? Certainly, I relentlessly analyze the flow experience. I create a two different presentation based in Amazon, and the another about mental maths, the digital customers. So, especially focusing on friction points like selection in apparel purchasing. I mapping out how conflict reviews and no standard three-party charts create community hesitation. Actually, identify this type of gaps so important in the middle funnel, and can speak about solutions in based directly in the history consumer data. Is so important, the user experience and actually the trust, yeah, in the company. The fourth question that we have is marketing attribution and data analytics. Is so important, which marketing attribution model do you find most effective for high involvement consumer decisions, and why? For complex high involvement in these customer journeys, in general, I highly advocate for the position based or the traditional model. The model assigns 40% of the credit touch point or 40% on the last stop points, distributing the remaining 20% in the middle. I think that is important have this type of scores when you do the work, because you can know especially what is the mechanisms that you can use for the conversion charge, and actually the engagement place, that is a total science, and I really enjoy this type of work in the data analysis. I think that is so important when you take a decision in the marketing. We have the five question is the week five, management and execution. Describe a time when you have to organize a project or workshop on the to tiny them light. How do you ensure the process? I think that we have two different examples. First, the first one here in the Ensign College, when I try to send the last words that I have to send. So the problem was directly with the platform, and I tried to send my old words in the message with the teacher. I think we have to find the solutions because we need be on time about the projects, and we need to be excellent to try to speak that they can resolve the problems because we are located in different countries. So, of course, respect the deadlines that the teachers have. The second example that I have is I organize a community trade-based social awareness in a local foundation. So we have managed logistics in this local foundation. So, for example, we have to speak directly with the people, with the participants to have social conscience. It's important to have the people that have the conscience to ensure success. I trained to use the tools, and really the result was successful impact. And for the people that give the donation to us was important, and of course this experience reformed to me to have the ability to manage the creative projects smallly under pressure. When you have the pressure on you and you can find these in the real time and you have the focus in the work, you can do everything, of course, or have God with you, you can do it. So thank you so much for this interview. I do this interview based in all my work in MSIN and actually the real work that I have with my academy and with the foundation.